YouTube pipe community, YouTube pipe smokers, and people on YouTube that like to smoke pipes, and people on YouTube that like to watch others smoke pipes, and others. I'm the Night Piper. It's 40 degrees. It's 40 degrees out here. I was thinking how cold that is. That's cold, you know. Well, have a safe trip. Cold. Watched a documentary on the Battle of Chosin in the Korean War. Now, for some reason, my school didn't teach the Korean War. I don't know if your school did or not, but mine didn't. And it isn't a political rant. I'm not a politician, but really don't have anything to complain about when you read about the circumstances that those Marines and GIs were in at that battle. Sleeping outside in minus 50 degree weather. Now I don't know what that translates to in European, but in America that's cold as hell. People would wake up and take their shoe off and their toes would fall off. And the leadership at that time, when they were stuck out there in that reservoir, was like, y'all gonna have to tough it out. Just tough it out. Nothing we can do for you. See, that's the Douglas MacArthur that I don't talk to you about. So, they had to spend a couple of nights out there just freezing their ass off with hardly any food whatsoever. Most of them didn't have food. And they were stuck out there, and they had to meet up with, the Marines had to meet up with the Army at a certain point and try to get back down south, because this was way up in North Korea. So, to stay warm, they finally decided, you know what, we're just going to have to start marching. We're going to have to start marching back south. And so that's what they did. It was too foggy, too cold. Helicopters, planes couldn't fly to protect them. Now they were marching between two mountains or hills, whatever they were, very close. And Chinese were coming down on both sides, shooting at them from a distance. These soldiers are so cold, they didn't care if they were getting shot at. Because the only way they were going to survive is to stay warm and to keep walking, keep marching. So they would march and their buddy beside them would get picked off, whatever. Still nobody came and helped them. They even came to a place where they had to build a bridge. Now I'm very careful what charities I donate to. St. Jude's is one I'll donate to for sure. The other one is the disabled veterans. Now I've been to the VA hospitals, and I'm sure they're improving now, but back when I was younger and would go to them, it was a very sad place. And when I hear about what these veterans went through in the Korean War, our government should have put them off in Waldorf Astorias. These VA hospitals should have been 5-star resorts for what these people went through for their country. We can't fathom. And I guarantee you this generation we got now can't fathom. They don't know the word of patience. They don't know the meaning of patience and teamwork. I can't imagine. I just wanted to give a shout out to the Korean War veterans because you just don't hear anything about them. We hear about BR, shut up, I love you. We hear about Kim Jong-un, but we don't hear, and for all we know the war's still going on. They're just like at halftime. But I guarantee you this, next time I see one that has a Korean veteran's hat on, I'm going to say thank you. You're the man. You're a badass. You deserve good things. I won't say that because that's kind of weird, but my gosh, what they went through. I mean, they would take their boots off and their feet would be totally frozen. But yet, they had to march miles upon miles to survive. We just don't know what that's like. I don't want to know what it's like. But they deserve to be rewarded for making it through that. And I hope they are. I hope they are. Maybe this is what happens when you smoke Americana, you get all American, but my hat's off to them. I mean, the World War II guys always get the praise, which they deserve. They went through the same thing. You know, we actually won that war. We hear about the Vietnam all the time. We just don't hear about the Korean War. I hate war. I hate politics. I hate politicians. I love food. But I have to say that these guys that made it through that, they just don't make them like that anymore, as far as I know. Maybe they do. Speaking of tough guys, tomorrow night the Nashville Mafia will be on. That's at 7:30 Central Time. It's on Volunteer Piper's channel because more people like him than me. I'm sort of rough around the edges, not very good in social settings. But Volunteer Piper's like a big teddy bear. He'll give you a hug. That's why I'm lucky I have the better half. She's the one that communicates in our family. So my job when I'm with her is to say, for instance, somebody says, little Jimmy's going to yell. She uses the words and I do this. Or when they say little Jimmy didn't get to yell, she'll use the words and I'll be like, well, anyways, $7:30. Y'all be careful. There's another train coming right after y'all's. So catch us tomorrow night, 7:30. And much respect for the guys of the Shozin Reservoir. I might not even be pronouncing that correct. But I hope everybody's happy and healthy and enjoying their pipes and happy and laughing and being kind to one another.